Today is December 22nd, 2023, and just Friday before the holidays. And next week will be a short week. We'll have only 4 days to trade and also a holiday mode. So the one good part with the last week is called Santa Claus rally week. Many times if you have a lot of losses, you tend to buy more or you kind of reposition before the end of the year so that you are you're taking profits, and at the same time, and wherever you have losses, you take losses and then reposition. So that's going to already Santa Rally has started here this year from November itself, so November first week all the way to now. So we'll see how that extension happens in the last week of the year, or this will be it before the vacation starts. So we will see. And quickly from next week's earnings. So this week, I haven't gone through the PC index information. So inflation falls for the first time. Okay, that's good. PC finds 3 hours ago. So that means that uh, preferred PC index fell in November for the first time to indicate that the price pressure continues to. Okay, so that means the inflation is under pressure. That's good. We just want to go further and see what else. Now in durable goods, we had PC index is doing good. New home sales. New home sales have been so this week, today itself, the new home sales numbers also would have come. So today it's December 22nd, new residential homes fall for the second month in a row. So we are watching that as well. Consumer sentiment. Okay, now let's see. Consumer sentiment rises. So 69.7% in December. Good to know. Personal spending. Let's see. Personal spending slow. So again in November. Let's see. Now, that means what's happening is sentiment is good. Home sales are still new home sales plunge. So we are still that means something is not going well as of now, even with the rates high, but the cost of the homes are also high. So for that reason, again, new homes are still weak. Now, the best part out of all, I like it, is that the inflation is coming down under pressure, and this pressure will drive it down. So if it can hit 2%, that means the Fed is through, and we will start to see reduction, and that will definitely help small caps, which gets benefited most because they do not have the good amount of cash reserve to work on their business. So based on this, I think I'm liking the way the economy is going, and this may also be being impacted by the next election. Already we have Iowa caucus been done, so the economy is already, and the election economy has already kicked in. All right, then 25th is holiday. 26th we have S&P. Okay, now consumer confidence. 27th is again, there's nothing. 28th, we have an initial jobless, then retail inventory, wholesale inventory, pending home sales. So we will see again for about that. And then 29th, Chicago Business Barometer, bond market. Okay, so this will be like bond market, how take a little look on the bond market, how that's going to. Many times it happens is end of the year, so they also have to make some planning for next quarter, and next entire 2024. So mortgage interest rates may have certain volatility at that rate. So if you are looking to do anything with I think as of now it's already still high, so maybe nothing to do, but sometimes there is a quick drop at that particular, if you want to do some activity on the on anything on a short term financing and all. Okay, and that is it. What we will look into the. I don't have the earnings for next week. I don't think there's any earnings except I think some events which may be there. So for now we will not do anything there. Let's see. So sir, let's take a look. Walmart. Okay. So Walmart is doing better, and it went to 154, coming back up. Now this is close to 150, 152. Okay, 1 year. Okay, so it's creeping up. I think I like it. So there. Now Walmart's next earning is in. Let's see. Okay, so we have Walmart next earning on this. Okay, very recent earning. So we had November, so somewhere Feb, where we will be having its next earning. So about a month, more than a month. So about 1.5 months. So we'll see. So this, as of now, I like Walmart movement. It just came back strongly, broke the support, the resistance, short-term resistance, looking for second resistance near 159, and then we'll see. 160 is going to be a test again. That has the gap. Will try to fill the gap close to 163. So if that happens, then good. All right. So this is one of the stocks. Any other stock you want to see discuss, sir?
Uh, Fastly, FSLY.
FSLY. FSLY. Okay. Fastly is 1 year sideways max. So Fastly has been going sideways for a very long period. It's about average volume is good. This is yearly range is 7.15 to 24.13. It's closer to the now its all-time high is about $100. So good move when it starts to kick in. Now this is a cloud computing service provider. So tech. Now the tech industry was doing generally good, but was that because of the competition? So it's probably competition with other cloud providers, and they're ordering that they might have slowed down. Now on their income wise, they have been doing good on the revenue side. Their net profitability is still negative. So that explains that they're not able to grow. So businesses don't like something which are not growing. So it could be a management issue or some competition situation where they are not able to keep up with the pace of the competition. On the annual basis, again, the debt, that explains why the stock is being beaten. But yeah, I see some movement from all the way from 52-week low. It's already crossed half of the way to closer to 52-week high. So there is some activity happening there. Their revenue increased, and their cash flow also is right now negative. So now looking into their quarterly cash flow, up, down. There was a cap up and then cash flow down. Operations cash flow has been minus 8.39 million. Their investment is good. Financing minus. Okay, so stock is. I mean, I'm expecting as a stock which has a upside potential. So, I think we can get in Fastly. And I like these type of stocks which have underperformed and has a scope to perform. I mean, but it's just that we don't know when that trigger will happen. If it happens and our timing is right, we get to make a decent profit. Now here there is a gap. There's a gap I see, gap up, so that's a sign of strength. Now it has held its gap, tried to half fill this, not yet even closed. So in that case, then there is a trend line resistance, crossed it again, going sideways. So the stock looks to be bullish. I think a stock is okay to buy anytime. Yeah, it's a buy stock. I'm liking the stock overall. Okay. Any other stock to look into, sir?
Last one, Bristol Myers, BMY.
Yeah, I used to follow this stock long back. Pharmaceutical. Okay, now here BMY. Okay, now here. Okay, stable company. Annual revenue is positive, little positive. Their cash flow is negative. Wow. So interesting. Annual, what happened? Maybe their R&D cost and all. Balance sheet, good. So their income is positive. Now EBITDA positive, let's see. I'm just trying to understand if they have quarterly, the profit margin is good, is okay. Now their effective EBITDA is about 4, which is EBITDA tax rate, earning per share. EBITDA is still positive. That's good. Year on year is negative. So their comparatively year on year is which is causing them issue. If you see annual, EBITDA is $20 million, which is still negative by 2.97%. So all I'm seeing is that they are doing good, but not great. So maybe a little bit for now. From there, let's see, just from the chart point of view. Okay, so that explains why the stock was sold and it's lower than what it was before. If you look at the weekly chart, we are at the place where this is maybe a turnaround story. So close to low. So I like that, and this is still providing a positive income. Just that why year on year has the performance expectation mismatch, we'll say, with a good company, which is a good opportunity sign. So definitely to take a look. And area of yeah, so I think I like BMY as well. I just will not put a lot of money. I'll do some more research, and this is early. Overall, from business, health, and everything point of view, this is okay. This is a good stock to pursue. Okay, now let's just look into today's most active stocks. Okay, and in this case, we'll quickly go over some of these stocks over which have any known stock here. Let's take a look. CGC, so Canopy Growth Corporation, is a cannabis stock that has gone up today. And let's see what's the reason here. Does it say anything today about the news from here? Okay. No major thing. For now, I'll just give me we will see CGC here. Yep. Now, wow, the stock had quite a rundown. And let's see. Okay, so this stock had a split recently. So post split, the stock has come back to the compliance, And in this case, it looks to get some positive. It's been a long bear cycle, very long bear cycle. And let's see, the short float has reduced quite a bit. It's less short. So I think their income is negative, sales there is okay, book per sales, everything looks okay. Then price to sales is okay, price to book is okay, price okay. Earning per share this quarter, next quarter. Okay, this is the expected move. This year has been positive. Earning per share next year is about 62%. That's expected growth, which I like in a way. Then return on yeah, this part gross margin has been a concern, but seeing some positive moves here. So okay, speculative stock. There's an upgrade back into April, so it's long been due from any market coverage from any of the analysts. Mrs. Now December 20th. Okay, it has earning as well, so that means something related to earnings we have to go through. But it says Mrs. Earning, Mrs. Revenue, but it's almost to the bottom. I mean, right? Couldn't dig further. So yeah, lot of it's risky, but I mean, yeah, that's what we invest money to take risk and make money. Um, okay, so this is again, I kind of will stay away for now, but adding into my watch list. Okay, now next one, let's see. Anything known? Uh, digital mining, pure tech. Okay. Okay. Then we'll go to what was the most declined one.
TTD.
Okay, so TTD. See, every sell-off is an opportunity. So looking at that, let's look at TTD. Okay, TTD has been just, it's a trend line resistance, just hit it. I think that's fine. This had earning back and there's been an uptrend. TTD law its rejection at this trend line is pretty obvious. That's fine. I think this is okay. Maybe if you want to go short, that's a good opportunity to look into that. Okay, now let's go back to our. Okay. We can look into the B. Riley financials. And most active by the dollar volume, and then let's see which one has gone down. NTES, net ease, minus 14%. So let's take a look into NTES. Net ease. Okay, so from overall looking standpoint, looks like this has been many gap ups, many gap downs, and low volume game. So it's be careful with stock where you have less volume. Okay, so good part with NetEase is it pays dividend, which is for the stock price, it's close to about 2%, a little bit more than 2.5% per year. So and dividend stock wise, it's good. It's basically communication services. So again, that tells the challenge. Communication is a lot of cost and the revenue is limited. And for that reason, you have to, and also competing with many other telecom providers. So I just that I So here, one part is the volume suddenly jumped. There was a good amount of volume, and that's also at the trend line. So for me, I think it's a stock that makes sense um, to look to see. Okay, let's also take its fundamentals. Okay. Oh, I don't have the details. Fine. So we will look for from here what we can see. So their cash per share is $24. They have their dividend is 1.91. Dividend percent is 2.16%. Hardly any short float here. So that's last coverage back in June. Chinese gaming curves, US hit. So that's today. That's one of the reasons the stock had sold off. Chinese gaming curves hit US listed China stocks. I mean, seriously, China is behind its own companies which are out of listed in China. Why? Come on, China. China is cracking down on tech again. So they, uh, I mean, I first of all, nothing wrong with China, but they played. Um, you play a US stock, US listed US stock, and you play a China listed US stock. Sorry, US listed China stock. The risk just doubles, more than doubles, because there's an interference in China, which yeah, okay, all right. So this uh, for now, I will be avoiding NetEase 100%. Such a high volume at closer to support level, it also means that there is some level of sell-off happening, because when there is a volume to buy comes, sell-off volume comes in, it probably may mean that the downtrend may continue. So it's a cautious, be careful. Do not. Also, another thing, I don't like a volume in general. So yeah, I like to avoid this stock. Now, the next stock which had 46% return, Karuna Therapeutics. That's $315. Wow. I'll take a look. KRTX. Wow, that's what a gap up, starting from 220 to 316.
Huge.
Huge gap up. This is amazing. I mean, somebody tell me a stock which will gap up tomorrow like this. We talking about couple of hundred, like, a good amount of profit. Let's see. So what happened to Karuna? Wow. This is okay. December 12, Deutsche Bank initiated. December 12, Citigroup initiated as a buy, 291 target, 227 target. That is great. In your science reach with a 14 billion deal. So good to research. This is in my research list. I will take a look after our call. And this is one of the reason, guys. It helps to collaborate, talk to each other, and basically do this exercise. I do it, but many times, like, working with somebody, and, like, as together, it really helps, and that's it. It improves the uh, value for all of us. Okay, so Karuna is on the cards to take a look. It could be a quick short-term, quick profit, short-term money making possibility, or even it could be done through what's going on. So at least in situations like this where 300 been crossed, I might expect it come closer to 300 and then go up. So shorting opportunity is close to $15 here, right there. We will biotechnology. Let's see, going to the weekly and monthly. We are, wow, really, it makes me jealous. Okay, so here another gap up had, then sell off. So from the previous trend, and there was a weekly gap up happened. It probably happened on Friday, and that's why we are seeing a gap on the weekly chart. And this went up. So after the, and then it's going down, down, and then up. So for now, I think KRTX is a stock to watch. Hopefully, this is still bullish. It's just that short-term opportunities, increased trading and short-term profit taking will be a good game to play here. Yeah, I think. I also see Lokesh. Do you have any question, any stock you want to participate, or anything you want to discuss?
Hi, actually, I'm just starting in the US market, so I don't have any specific query today. But
Sure.
yeah, it's very insightful to listen to you. So I think I will make my watch list and have a
Mhm.
greater participation in coming
Sure,
time.
sure, absolutely. That's the idea to learn here and also discuss about your existing position, so that we can help. We cannot help, but I mean we can basically guide each other. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So this is after this quickly. Let me just see if there's any other stock. Um, Okay, so I'm seeing some movement. So Mara itself is again the Bitcoin's digital uh, Bitcoin area is also
It's
holding.
moved a lot, Avinash, recently.
Yep. So Mara, in this case, yeah. So I like the strength. That means long term, either the money flow is going to happen and things like are. Let's see quickly. I think one thing I would definitely like to know is USD, JPY, what's going on there? About a week, about a year. As I expected, see, November 15th, dollar has started to fall. Okay. And this is exactly the reason Bitcoin has turned up. And this also means that US economy has started to go into recessionary situation, which it was not until now. So be cautious there, because if US dollar is lower, then US will be not as so basically not buying a lot of US dollar is an issue. Let's see also between USD and Europe. Okay. Also says here it's US dollar. So again, if you want to make money in Forex, it's got good leverage. Yeah, there you go. Forex market, one thing I'm exploring, buying certain pairs, and good part with Forex income is you do not pay short-term gain income tax. You pay long-term. So you save on taxes right there. So it's okay. So so Bitcoin expansion is one of the reason, because the money is moving from US dollars. Okay, I think yeah, that's it for now.
Hi,
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, I have one question. Yeah, you just said that in currency trading we don't pay short-term capital gains, right?
Yeah, right.
So even if we square off our position like in 1 or 2 days, it is still comes under long-term.
Yeah, yeah. Anything, any trading, here is long term only. And another thing for you, because you have traded in India and
Mm-hmm.
intermediate, because US stocks, learning everything, getting around, maybe little bit of a ramp up. Okay, for that. Until then, trading little bit of currency is not bad at all. Just make sure that another thing is your investment in currency is lesser, because you get leverage and your you can spend less money and make good profit as long as you're taking stop losses and everything, and or you're like, you cannot go wrong. But that's why they provide you so much of leverage in currency market.
Okay.
So,
So actually, I was exploring here, and what I found that I first opened a Robinhood account. So
Robinhood doesn't do currency.
yeah, then I was exploring the interactive brokers. So, but I think there are more restrictions here compared to India for trading.
No. India is way more restrictive.
No, but like here for stocks, I will tell you that there is some PDT rule that if you want to trade more than 4 trades in a week, if intraday trades, then you have to have a $25,000 account.
Right. But in
Yeah.
India, they do not allow you to hold your short position, otherwise. You have to close your short positions. So the way they let you trade in India, that you have to you have to close your short. You cannot hold short for a very long period, and that's where they let you trade with less of PDT. But here, if you do basically any buy or any sell, or any sell or buy, which is shorting, is happening on the same day, then they're giving you 4 times leverage. I also, I think, I don't know in India, do you get leverage up to 4 times intraday? So
Intraday leverage is there, but I'm not sure up to 4 times, but it's still leverage is there.
yeah, so when you get leverage 4 times here, they want to make sure that if you are doing a lot of day trading, it's more for the safety of, because see, US stock market has been running for a very long period. It's one of the oldest stock exchange, and has a lot of rules been placed to protect it. But at the same time, the type of trades you can do here, the flexibility you have is close to the highest that you can around the world. And that's one of the reasons New York Stock Exchange is still considered to be the most active stock market in the world. Okay. So yeah, other than PDT, and PDT is done only up to 25K. If you the best way to avoid PDT is tell them that I don't want a margin account, I want a cash account, and then you will not be applicable to PDT rules. You can buy and sell same day. That's totally fine. Just that it will take about 2 to 3 days for your settlement, for your money to settle. But you can trade 10, 15K, 20K, up to 16, 17K as well, as long as you are doing the quick sell, buy and sell, and a cash account. So do not do a margin account if you are doing PDT. If you're less than 25K, take a cash account and trade on that.
Yeah, I have submitted my application in IBKR and I have chosen that cash option only.
Yes, yeah. So that's the way to go. Okay, all
Okay,
right.
thank you.
Yeah, so have a happy holidays, Christmas, and Monday we will talk, because I think I like to evaluate how things are. So Monday we may still have our call. I'll tell how that goes, but
Monday is a holiday, Avinash?
yes, trading holidays.
Huh.
Oh yeah, Monday
3-day
trading
holiday.
No, so Monday we are not talking because there is no market open. We'll
Oh,
talk
okay.
Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. It is Christmas time maybe for them.
Yeah. If market was open, we would have talked, but market closed. So
Yeah.
we are disciple of market. We follow market. You close, I close. You open, I open. So it's good. All right. So talk to you on Tuesday, and happy holidays. And yeah, let's make some money in the last week of the month as well.
Thanks, Avinash.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Anajji. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Yeah. Bye.